People in our region still attempting to recover after last week's flooding. The Tennessee Emergency Management Agency continues to provide flash reports. The latest issued last night just before 7 o'clock stated there were 25 missing people in Washington County. At this point, the Tennessee Department of Health has only confirmed one weather-related death in Washington County. However, earlier this week, Washington County Mayor Joe Grandy told News Channel 11 there were 2 confirmed deaths. News Channel 11's Jeff Keeling met with someone in that community who lost a loved one to the flooding.
The post I was hanging onto, all of a sudden you just heard the cracking and the popping, and I had to jump.
It was Friday afternoon, and a raging Nolichucky River had ripped Vicki Hunter's house from its foundation. She hadn't had time to get away.
Opened up the door and it's rushing by.
The water came so fast in the bottomland just downstream of Embryville, her husband's large truck couldn't get them out.
It picked it up like an apple. It was just bobbing in water.
She and her husband, Jerry, were trapped.
He's watching the back, hoping for a rescue. I'm watching the front. We couldn't go anywhere.
The water's violent force soon unmoored the house from its foundation.
And I'm wondering, why are the trees coming at the house? Did not realize I didn't even feel the house pick up.
The Hunters were adrift.
Eventually the house came up to rest against some trees. And I was praying to God. I'm like, Jesus, please, not today. I don't want to die today.
Local water rescue teams were out, doing all they could.
And the rescue crew would blow a whistle, and I'd start screaming, help, help, help.
Hunter had her little schnauzer on a lead. They got separated when she jumped from the house.
I looked and I seen my little dog bobbing down the river, and I said, can we get my little dog? And they said, no. And they're sorry about it, but it's like, we have to get you to safety.
After a harrowing few minutes, Hunter and her rescuers, Brandon and Levi, were on shore.
They were ecstatic that they had saved me, and I'm, it's coming to me then that I was safe.
Then, the worst news imaginable.
They sat me down and said, you lost your husband. And I was like, oh my God. And I said, please find him. He doesn't like to be dirty. He's in that dirty water. Please find him. I need my husband.
It took more than a day, but Jerry Hunter's body was recovered by search teams.
He's such a character. He was a horse lover, enthusiast. He loved to buy. He loved to sell. He was a salesman. He loved that.
Vicki Hunter said the 14 years with Jerry, a Vietnam veteran, were among the best of her life.
He looked at me and says, I'm going to build a house. I said, really? We were sort of riding horses together. He said, whatever you want. He loved me. He loved me. Everything he did. He said, I give you everything.
Hunter saw 2 neighbors float by in a home that was destroyed by the flood. She fears the death toll is high.
There's so many other people out there. There's so many people that are lost, and the funeral director said, you are one of the lucky ones. We found your husband. And he was just, there's so much debris.
Jerry Hunter will be laid to rest Saturday, and a celebration of life is planned for November 11th, the day he would have turned 78. In the Lamar community, Jeff Keeling, News Channel 11.